All right, so this is question number 36 from the Regents Review. And I'm going to do two videos for this one because there's two ways that you can do this question. Some of you will be able to do it the easier way, which is completing the square, because you've looked at the videos for completing the square and you kind of know how to do that. Most of you, if you haven't watched the completing the square, you won't know how to do this question. But if you know how to use nSolve, you can still get this question right, especially in the multiple choice section. All right, so I'm going to create two videos. I'm going to do it first with the nSolve, since that's the way that most of you should know how to do this. And then I'm going to create a second video doing it the completing the square way. So for those who've seen completing the square, or for those of you who want to see the completing the square. All right, so now let's go. So first thing you see here is you should see keywords: solving, equation, equal sign, one variable. You should be saying, oh, mister, I can use nSolve. Absolutely, you can use nSolve. And basically what you're going to do is you're going to nSolve this first equation, and then you're going to go down through the answer choices 1, 2, 3, and 4, and you're going to nSolve until you find the one that has the same solution. So let's go. So now I just need to go get my calculator, and then I need to start nSolving. So I'm going to go here, and let's go. So the very first one, I'm going to use menu 31, nSolve, and then I'm just going to type in the quadratic equation. So x squared minus 10x minus 13 equals 0. Boom, that's done. And then once I type in the equation, I put comma, and the variable that I'm solving for is x. So now you see this number here. It doesn't matter what the number is. By the way, hopefully you look at this number and you say like, wow, that number doesn't have a repeating pattern, and it looks like those decimals go on forever. So you just say, oh, this is an irrational. This particular quadratic has an irrational solution, and it does. But it doesn't matter if it's rational, irrational. All we're going to do is we're going to go find one that has exactly the same solution. So now let's go to the answer choices. So we're going to do nSolve, menu 31 again, and then we're going to try the first choice. So we're going to enter the equation exactly like you see it, with the parentheses, everything. X minus 5. Now, one of the things that I saw when I was doing this with some students is, for some reason, you guys weren't putting in the parentheses, or you're getting confused with the number of parentheses. Just type it in exactly like you see it. And now this is the equation for the first one. And now I just put a comma, and then I put an X and press enter. Boom. That's the answer. They match exactly. We don't have to check any of the other ones. So we know the answer is, let's go to the iPad. We know the answer is number 1. We don't have to check this one, or this one. As soon as we find one that has the same exact solution, we're done. All right, so that was quick. So I'm going to stop this, and then I'm going to create a video doing it with completing the square. All right, so let's go.